legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboot. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. On loss of yards, what a message on the first play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Up the middle with Scatterboot. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 11.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane. And it sets up 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 5. And a shotgun. It's Dart. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Texans first down. A run here with Achak. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First down, Houston.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got Loveland free left side.
Dart's pass complete to Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Houston.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Brown now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Defense all over that one. He'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
A give out of the gun, and it's Scalaboo. He's trying to push his way forward. There's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing 3rd down and 10. Now Williams. Working across the field. It's complete to Pittman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bears move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Achan. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's to the tight end, Loveland.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's to the right side and incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Marvin Harrison Jr. A 6-yard pickup.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the
At
left.
the 45-yard line.
A run, and it's Achan. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to find David Njoku.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Williams. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have the Bears first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is Achane. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, here is Achane. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Receiver in motion, headed left. Well run with Achane. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down for Houston.
Texans, first down.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, and they need 7. Slot man gonna move in motion left. That is intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he's gonna be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down, Houston.
On the carry, it's Achane. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
28-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's
On 2nd down, Dart throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
a gain of 12.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Achane. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Dart will sneak it. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. They'll try to sneak it over. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Houston. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here.
He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the 1st play.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the give, Scatterboot. And he'll get about 5.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Travis Hunter. It's a gain of 5.
Here's
Brings
2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the Texans' 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down. Williams to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they make. And, of course, being a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL is just avoiding the bad plays. Understand, the fight's over. Make a good decision. Live to play another down.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. Taken in at the 8. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
H.A. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now it's H.A. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
And it's 3rd down.
This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. They'll stick to the ground. H.A. a 1st down and then some. A gain of 26, and it sets up 1st and goal. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try the sneak, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. 2nd down, goal to go. Here comes the quarterback sneak. He is trying to fight for yards. Surge up the middle, not there. It's going to push him backwards.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards,
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play on a Santos for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll look deep for Pittman. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_Mutt. With that, we say good night from Chicago.
regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good, too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the, if you know what I mean, earn your keep.